welcome to the Festival of Marketing. So I have a few questions for you. These days, to catch the consumer's attention, brands are blurring the lines between entertainment and marketing. What is your take on this?
I think it's important because our industry today is changing. The consumer's mindset is pretty much important as we speak. Entertainment becomes a very important part if you want to have your brand into picture. But as I said, there are certain rules of marketing. The product needs to stand out, and it's important to flesh that out first. Obviously, entertainment is a channel where you can utilize the abilities to grow your brand to the next level, and hence it's important to have the right fitment, be it influencers, be it brand endorsements, be it celebrity endorsements, so on and so forth. So it's important to have that balance as well as when you're marketing your product, because at both ends, when you're speaking to the consumer today, what an influencer plays or probably what a celebrity plays, it's important for the brand. So their values and the brand values need to concise well. So that's my take on that.
Sense. So, if I ask you, how do you balance the short-term performance marketing goals with the long-term brand building? What would you say?
So there are two ways to look at this. Coming from a real estate sector, I can just quote an example. For a short-term perspective, like when we are planning a quarter on quarter, it's important to figure out that what have your sales targets versus how you basically achieving your P&Ls versus your AOP targets, which have been set for the year. So whenever you're doing campaigns, brand campaigns per se, they are very tactical in approach. So be it the festive period, be it the non-festive period, is there a way to grab attention in the consumer mindset with certain offers or below the line channel mediums or even your channel partners for that mind. So all that is very short term, which leads to generating current sales for the current set of things. With regards to the long-term brand building goals, I think that's very different from that, because what we do out there is basically what the brand really stands for. So the brand has different segments per se. So like if it's in the affordable segment, or if it's in the luxury segment, or if it's in the ultra. So the brand the brand know-how needs to define that. It needs to define that today the developer needs to speak around a language which is consistent for all the categories per se, and consistent at all markets per se. So it's important to have that a conversation when you're talking about long-term visions for the brand. Also, the brand revamp at different stages, it's very important. If it's a hereditary brand, what and it has to evolve with the current times. So the brand language needs to be there for a particular market, keeping in mind the consistency. So like for example, if I speak about the legacy part of it, if it's a 45-year or a 50-year-old company, like for example Runwal today it's been there in the business for the past 45 years, that we are building Bombay, Pune, Thane, overall and so forth, and we are developing different markets per se, in different categories per se. So it's important to get the legacy part of it. What are we building? Whom are we building it for? And at the end of the day, how the consumer understands us. And that's the brand exercise which we need to take care of.
Totally, that was quite insightful. So you're a winner today. What does this win mean to you and your organization?
This win actually means a lot to me personally, because I think 40 under 40 is somewhere it was something one of my ambition. I think for a long period of time, and I would like to thank Business World for that, for giving me this opportunity and considering me as a part of the top 40 winners in from a brand category and from pan sectors across. From an organization perspective, I feel that my organization would be very proud for it, and I feel that this is just the stepping stone. I think there are lots more to come. From an organization perspective, this win is also pretty much important, and me representing Runwal is something which I'm very, very proud of. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.